Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Joey. Welcome back to another video here on my channel. Today, I'm going to be giving you guys two meta builds for the Syam. This weapon is extremely powerful. It is one of the few weapons in the game where it has a feature of it that has multiplicative CO, which is very cool. So I have two builds for you guys. One build I have for you guys today is I have a melee influence build for you guys today. The melee influence build looks like this. Typically what we're going to go for on here is we're going to go for condition overload, plus we go for pressure point because this thing has multiplicative CO. Now, you don't need to go for both of these on here if you don't want to. You could still make a build like this function fine with just one of the two, but for me, I decided to go for both of them. Now, we have elemental damage here. If you don't want to run elemental damage, you can go Bane. But this is nice for the heavy attack wind-up speed, which I really like, so I go for that. We have Galvanized Reflex for the 5x free combo. We use Weeping Wounds to give us free status, about 200% status chance for free with Galvanized Reflex stacked up. You could also use Ready Steel to bump the combo of this up. And then we run Electric with min-weighted gas, because this weapon has innate heat on the heavy attack, which is what we're focused on. This is the wave attack of the heavy attack, as you can see here. Heavy attack launches a shockwave. The shockwave will travel very far. It goes 230 meters. It will go up slopes. It will go down slopes. It's got really good physics. It actually works surprisingly well for like a lot of, like if you're someone who used like Gara's slice ability, like things that work in a line like that don't typically work very well on slopes, but this works very well on slopes, so I did want to mention that. Now, for the build here, like I said, this is the setup. We go with melee influence. Now, it is a bit annoying, even with a min-weighted setup like this, with min-weighted 60/60s, we still, with the innate heat value that's given with this weapon, have a higher gas weighting, and you're always going to have this higher weighting unless you use Shock Trooper, because you have to eat the heat somehow. The heat has to be used, so you either have to go blast or you got to go gas. Both great options for melee influence nonetheless, but your weighting is typically going to look like this. Unless you want to throw more electric mods on here, it'll look different. Like I said, if you want to drop one of the two of these, you can go maybe for another electric mod on here, and that'll help your weighting. But for the most part, it's still going to proc. Now, the way this weapon works is it's a Nakana. You can see it attacks just like a normal Nakana does. I believe I'm using Blind Justice. The stance does not matter because the wave will not be force proccing slash like the stances allow it to, so it doesn't really matter. Now, when you heavy attack with this weapon, it's going to do a forward attack like this. You can see it launches out this long wave. You can see it goes all the way to the other side of the room. It goes very, very far away. It goes, see, that's only 43 meters. It will legitimately travel 230 meters. It goes very, very far. So what I want to show you guys here is pretty much what you can do is you can just heavy attack. Now, don't forget, this is 0 stack heavy attacking. I have no combo. Now, you want to get your stacks going here where you want to kill some enemies. Now, what you can do, too, is you can go up and you could actually melee attack yourself without the heavy attack if you're just trying to proc melee influence on your own. Like, I can let melee influence drop off here because, like you can see, it does not proc as often as you would like it to with the heavy attack. So, you could go more so for something like this. You could just go in and you can light attack. And since we have our stack now, you can see melee influence proc. Now you can kind of just go around, you can heavy attack, you could do your thing. If you want to just stomach just throwing it non-stop, you can still stomach throwing it non-stop. Now don't forget, this isn't even Bane to this setup. This is a very, very strong setup here. I really enjoy using this weapon. Now, what I was saying about this weapon having multiplicative CO is you can see this. If I prime the enemies up and then I attack, you have one attack, and then you have the second attack. Now, the first attack is sideways, the second attack is horizontal. I'm sorry, the first attack is horizontal, the second is like a vertical, like this. The second attack does do more damage. So, for this next build I'm going to be showing you guys here, this one is a full crit build. This is why I'm on Kalervo. Now, I'm going to explain this build. Once again, we have prime pressure point with condition overload. Now, this is a full CD lean into multiplicative CO build. The galvanized steel is here. This is legitimately just here for the 120% critical damage. We also have galvanized might for critical damage, and we're running amalgam organ shatter for the critical damage, and we're getting the heavy attack wind-up speed, which is really solid. And then I'm running flat corrosive with the primed elemental mod plus reflex. So this is the entire build too. Then we use melee exposure. We're literally just going for flat crit with big damage. Now, this is designed to be used used with Wrathful Advance. Like I said, we're not using this for the crit chance. This is solely being used to stack the CD, getting as much CD as I can without a Riven. After 4 kills, we're going to get another 120% CD from that. So what I'm going to show you guys here is what you can do on this frame is you can cast your 1, and then you're able to get your 240 stacks of corrosive, and then now you can prime your enemies, and you don't need any stacks. Well, you can get stacks though, but you can see your weapon is now doing things like this. You can see it's doing 30 million damage on the heavy attack, 54 million on the heavy attack. Now we have some combo, and I don't even have Ready Steel on here. Let me see if I have this Aura Form mode. I do. I could throw Ready Steel on here, and you guys can see this. Oh wait, I guess I can't. Let's see. I'll take Rolling Guard to show you guys this. Yeah, you're going to have to throw another form on if you want to go Ready Steel, but I can show you guys Ready Steel now. So you can see without any status, it's not doing nearly as much, but you can see the second attack does a lot more damage. It's able to do like upwards of 1 million there, whereas this first one doesn't. You could also headshot with the projectile. It will make it do even more damage, just like how you could headshot with the Harmony to make it do more damage. Now you can see where it's 6x combo. And now you can just see if I just press this, and then I go for headshot, 153 million, 885 million. Now don't forget, this is no Riven. I don't have a Riven on this. This is just the build alone. This is me showing you guys how strong this thing is with multiplicative CO. It's quite funny. You can see even without the Wrathful Advanced combo, even if you're just getting the basic crit, you can still get numbers like 233 million, so it's really, really strong. This is the really fun way to build it, but like it's a melee, it's a cool way to play it ranged if you wanted to use it with influence, so I wanted to throw that build in here for you guys. So yep, that's what I wanted to show you guys. I really, really like this weapon. It's really fun to use. It's really unique as far as melee weapons goes. So if you guys enjoyed this build, please leave a like, please comment, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.